Hi, my name is Tanya, and in today's video I'm going to be trying candle making for the very first time. I saw this kit from Sculpd all over my Instagram and I finally decided to buy it, so let's see what is inside. So we have the instructions: premium air dry clay, candle wax, glossy candle varnish, paintbrush, mixing stick, eco wick and wick centering stick, fragrance oil, mine is orange and ginger, and super cute matchsticks. Wait, what is this? Do you see that? Why is it so hairy? Is this like clay particles or something? Wait, no, it's everywhere. It's actually like hair, like fur or something. I don't think it's supposed to be like that. This clay, by the way, is very different from air dry clay that I usually use. This one is like I actually just went out and mixed some mud in a puddle or something. It's wet and soft. And this is definitely hair, like synthetic hair. It's very strange, but okay. This clay reminds me of the one that people use to make like ceramic stuff, like actual pottery, that I've always wanted to try, so this is exciting. Usually when I work with air dry clay, I cut it into pieces and then connect them into a shape that I need, but I feel like this won't work with this clay because it's way too soft. So I guess I need to like make a bowl and then shape it into the shape I need. Because I have two designs that I want to do. One is a Japanese strawberry sandwich, which is triangular, and another one is a carton milk box, which is square. So this piece of clay, by the way, is stuck on here. The hairs are holding it so tight, I actually cannot take it off. I can't even cut it off. I mean, I seriously doubt that it's supposed to have all those fibers in it. I was getting pretty annoyed at this point because nothing seemed to go the way I wanted. But it's actually a pretty fun part of the process. When you feel frustrated and you feel like giving up, but then you change the plan or you get used to the materials and you make it work anyway. It's really fun to watch myself struggle and then actually creating something. And you learn a new skill along the way too, so it's always fun. So I began creating my shapes by shaping a big chunk of clay and then scooping the insides, making sure it's thick enough to hold the wax. Then I let it dry for a couple of days, and when it was dry, I noticed those freaking hairs sticking out everywhere like it was the back of a sphinx. Like, what is going on here? I also decided to sand it because it's just what I usually do with my clay dishes and stuff. And it was the worst idea. The hairs became wild. It was getting out of hand and it was looking like it could just get up and walk away like a weirdly shaped centipede or something. Anyway, here's what my jars, or what am I supposed to call this, look like. Let's paint them. I usually skip this step because my air dry clay is pretty white when it's dry, but this one was a bit darker, so I painted it white to make the other colors stand out more. For some reason, the white paint looked very porous. Although, now that I think about it, maybe it's because I didn't let it dry enough. Probably. Maybe this is also the reason why it was so dark. One thing I forgot about when I decided to make a sandwich is that I suck at drawing anything realistic, and I wanted my sandwich to actually look real. So, I mean, I did my best, but, well, see it for yourself. Oh, also, when it came to drawing bread texture, it was even worse than strawberries. And well, I tried. I watched a YouTube tutorial on how to make it and on how to draw it, and it didn't really work, so I gave up, painted over it with a solid color, and just left it like this. Oh no! Oh my god, I kicked the table accidentally and it all fell and it broke my straw! Okay, I can fix it. I can probably fix it. So yeah, I basically just added some super glue, and I added a bit too much. It started leaking out of the sides, and it dried super fast because it's super glue, and I had to cut it off with an X-Acto knife, but I didn't do it perfectly because I was too scared to break it even more. So yeah, then I just covered it in red paint, and yeah, this is what it looks like. Anyway, I then covered it all in varnish, let it dry, and then melted my wax for about 4 to 8 minutes in a microwave, and then I was stopped by another little obstacle because I had only 1 wick but 2 candles. But actually it was big enough for me to just cut it in half and use the other part like as a full wick. I just used this little thin, whatever it's called, to hold it in place. Then I finally poured my wax into my jars, and here is the final result. My candles are finally ready. I love how they look, they're super cute. I love that this is like a little collection of strawberry sandwich and some strawberry milk. Although, I am not sure that people can tell what it's supposed to be. Like, this probably doesn't look like a sandwich. Probably I should have made it more triangular and learned how to draw realistic things. But anyway, it's pretty cute anyway. I like this one better, I think, because it's a bit more interesting. It has this little thing and the straw and stuff. And I like the colors. The one problem with it is that it probably doesn't look like a milk carton that I imagined in my head. And probably if I don't say that this is supposed to be a milk carton with a straw and stuff, people will not be able to tell again. But I mean, it's still pretty cute and I love it. So yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you liked it, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!